Hello there and welcome back to another For Glory video. This time we're doing Wii Fit Trainer, and I actually had a lot of fun playing as Wii Fit Trainer. It's just because her moveset's just kind of different. Like, the hitboxes on all her moves are weird. Her grab doesn't have a lot of range, but you know, I found that when I was playing with her that if I wanted to do well against an opponent, I kind of had to predict their plays. And that was just really satisfying playing as her, because you'd get rewarded for being able to read your opponent, and that's something that I've always needed to develop in my game, is being able to read my opponent quicker. So right there, I was going for, that was Wii Fit Trainer's side B, side special, where she does the header. And if you notice, like right when you head the ball, there's like a little flash that goes downward diagonally. It has a spike hitbox, and I can show you that later in this video because I actually do manage to get it, I think a couple of times. But this Mario had an unfortunate SD there. Well, not really, he was kind of going for the forward air to dunk me, and surprisingly his forward smash has more range than my legs and was able to kill me, but it's fine with me. I don't really like her down tilt that much, because it doesn't have a lot of range, and it's kind of more of an upwards thing rather than just entirely down. Also, earlier when I was glowing, when I did the down B and I was glowing, I think when you do that it makes your attacks like 1.5% more powerful or something like that, I don't know. But it also recovers health. So I mean, if someone's just letting you, say you play Mario and you're just charging up Sun Salutation, Wii Fit's neutral B, I mean, just be okay with him just caving it and just sidestepping it or dodging it, because every time you get to shoot one of those out, you regain 2% of health. So, but yeah. So what I was saying was, Wii Fit was actually pretty fun to play with. I mean, I think this was actually my first fight, and it was just fun trying to figure out, you know, the way to move and stuff like that. I had seen some tricks with the soccer ball, because you can cancel it in the air if you press shield, like right after you press side B. You will be vulnerable while you do that. You won't be able to do any movement, but you can then like hit the ball with the jab to send it at a different angle, or hit it with the down air. And I've seen really cool stuff like that on YouTube. Like, if you want to go find something, go ahead and find it. I didn't get anything like that, but it's really cool. There actually is one part where I hit somebody with the soccer ball with like after using my up B, and it was against a Marth. It's later on. But anyway, I don't know if you noticed the transition to this fight. So I had been basically just doing the simple transitions, just straight cuts, because it's easier to figure out and it doesn't take as much time. But I just wanted to mess around, and I taught myself a little bit more about the software that I have, which was fun. So something I need to talk about Wii Fit Trainer a bit. So I went on that Smash Wikipedia page, Smash Wiki. I'll probably leave a link in the description, because I think it's pretty helpful to be able to see all that stuff, and just kind of interesting. You know, you can see the amount of damage each move will get. There you go, right there. That's the dunk I was talking about. Isn't that so cool? Because the thing is, it takes a little while to come out. It's like 2 seconds, not 2 seconds, like a whole second after you press side B that the header will come out. So you really have to predict that the person is going to jump to right there. And he got a really nice dunk off of me, on me. But to be fair, I don't think Captain Falcon's dunk is the hardest thing to get in the game. Yeah, you do have to kind of know what you're doing. You have to know his weight a little bit, but it comes out like the fastest of any dunk move in the entire game. So, I mean, if you're playing Captain Falcons, expect dunks every now and then. But as I was saying about the Smash Wiki, is that it's got some cool information as to like the percentage of damage that each move will do, you know, the description of the move, what they're called, and then just like a general description of all her custom moves and everything that's in Smash 4 or in Smash Bros. In general. That one was an unfortunate SD, unlike that Mario. That Mario was just trying to do too much and killed himself, so that wasn't that unfortunate. He was just being dumb. That was unfortunate. I think he just thought he had another jump or something like that. I don't know. That's always a satisfying thing, though, is when you just snipe someone or snag their jump away from them and they think they still have it, and when they go to recover, they wait because they think they have a jump, and they don't, and then they do their up B and they're dead. So this month, this is pretty funny right here. Was it this? Yeah. Couldn't remember if it's here. Yeah, it was right here. No, not yet. I'm going for it. You can tell I'm going for it. I think it's the coolest one of the coolest things in the game to get is the down B, the side B spike. There it is right there. Watch this. Dip. He's done. He wasn't having any of that. He got styled on. He was like, nah, I'm not up for this. I don't want to be in your montages and your videos. Quit the game. He quit fighting me right after that. Unfortunately for him, I got what I wanted, and so he is in this video. Alright, I left this in. So that was the cancel right there. You just press shield right after you do side B. I left this fight in here just to show what it would be like to, you know, it's not the skill level of like the competitive Smash you'll find on YouTube, but this is kind of like the cat and mouse game that it is. I mean, Sheik has no killing power, but she's so quick and agile that it's like hard to keep up with her, and this person was just rolling so much. I mean, that was a good fair stream right there, but it was just so annoying. And yeah, this fight is gonna go the whole 5 minutes, so brace yourselves. But I'll talk about something that happened to me in For Glory the other day. Is I was fighting this person in one-on-one For Glory, and I noticed something was up the first time when we were playing on Battlefield and there were platforms. So I was like, okay, that's not right. That seems like someone's hacking this game. And but it was kind of cool, to be honest, to play a competitive match on Battlefield with platforms, because that's the way they have Battlefield in competitive Smash games. So we were playing in Battlefield, and then he has this person with his, I don't know if he had a skin. I mean, I've been watching people play with mods, and they have these really cool skins for their characters. Like Ganondorf, they have the one where it's his Demise form from Skyward Sword, or his Ganondorf form from Hyrule Warriors, which I've actually been thinking about playing Hyrule Warriors, because it's a pretty fun game. And anyway, so then we go on and we fight on a regular stage, regular Omega form. I think it was the Coliseum one, the Fire Emblem Coliseum one. So nothing was different there. And then we go into our third match, and we're in, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called All-Star. I think it's the All-Star game mode. Where, and that down smash will definitely take it out. It's the All-Star game mode, and it's the one where there's like the water around. Yeah, it's All-Star. And there's that gate where you can go in. Once you go in, you start your next fight, and you know, you fight certain eras of Nintendo characters at a time. So when I end up on that stage, I'm like, okay, this guy is definitely hacking the game. And we end up just fighting regularly on the All-Star game, All-Star map. And he goes through the gate, and it turns the whole screen to white, but I'm pretty sure there's like nothing in the code to tell the game where to go in For Glory after you go through that gate in the All-Star map. And it's like, so the screen stayed white, like it didn't bring us to a stage at all, so we were just fighting behind basically a white curtain. And I eventually stopped moving, because you couldn't die either. Like, there was no blast zones or anything. It was just like a giant room that you could constantly survive in. So, and yeah, that up B will take me out. I should have just rolled up. The get up attack made me vulnerable. Anyway, yeah, there was no blast zones or anything, so you couldn't die. So eventually I just put my controller down and watched what would happen. I didn't want to turn off the game. I didn't want the punishment from quitting a For Glory match, because I think that keeps you from being able to play for 5 minutes. And like, oh my god, 5 minutes, that's not much at all. But when you're just trying to, you know, I mean, I don't have a lot of time to play all the time. And I was just trying to get a quick gameplay in. She's hitting me with like 4 bouncing fishes in a row. I don't know why I didn't pick up on it sooner, but it does like nothing. She hurts like none. She's just a combo character, and that you really only see successful if it's somebody who is, that's the one person they play as. They practice at that person, they go to tournaments as that person, and it seems like that's what this person I was playing against was trying to do, but it was just so annoying. So annoying. This made me think, it's like, yeah, maybe I wouldn't want to go play in tournaments, because if this is the type of gameplay that you got, I don't know. I feel like I'd want to make a game mode that's competitive, but if nobody gets a hit off in, like, it'd be interesting, because if no one gets a hit off in a certain amount of time, both forfeit the match and both are eliminated. So that'd be interesting. Do you let someone else get a hit on you so you not automatically forfeit? And that would add a whole other dynamic to the game. But anyway, so I got kicked from that game with a guy in the All-Star map for idling, and I was able, which was nice because unfortunately I wanted to, I'm okay with people hacking their games and like getting cool mods and making the stage look different and the background look different. The problem I have with that is like I'm just a regular person who's trying to enjoy Smash Bros. And we timed out there, so sudden death. Start at 300%, and after I think like 15 seconds, bombs start falling down. But I was fortunate enough that they dropped their shield because any attack from them probably would have killed me unless they used the needles, and I got the win there. Anyway, I'm okay with people hacking their games. The only problem I have is that if it affects someone like me who's just kind of trying to play and isn't trying to hack. So if you're going to hack your game, just make sure it doesn't mess up anybody else's playing experience, you know? Anyway, this Wario, like most Warios, loved his bike. I guess that's why it's a design of this character. But again, like most Warios, they'll ride their bike to the edge of the stage, jump off, and then down air. So you just got to pick up on that, and I think I did that fairly well in this fight. But also Wario has that command grab, the B, where you know it can grab through shields and stuff, and that almost killed me. And the taunt right there, totally necessary. Again, I don't care. Taunt me all you want. I'm past it at this point. I know I said just like one video ago about taunting. It was the Bowser one about taunting, but you know, you do you. To be fair, you know, he was bodying me, so I just have to be smarter about my gameplay. Anyway, yeah, I do think some of the mods are cool. Like, I mean, I guess you wouldn't want to call modding hacking. It kind of is. Hacking is like, I saw a video of Overwatch where this Pharaoh got themselves clipped out of the map so they could just sit and fire their missiles without any repercussions because nobody could hit them. So that's hacking. I guess I should say it's modding, but just if you're ruining the gaming experience. So I was a little upset. I mean, I was happy that I got kicked for idling because then I could actually continue playing, but a little upset because I wanted to be able to report the guy. Anyway, landed on me with his bike. That'll definitely take me out. He rode his bike too far, tried to use it to recover, and it was still in the zone, so he couldn't use it. I think Wii Fit's crawl is one of the funniest things. It's just little push-ups. Then he's wiggling his ass at me. So anyway, that was actually it was kind of cool seeing all that and just like imagining what it would be like if Nintendo were to make more stages. But it was frustrating to the extent that I had to sit with a white screen for like 5 minutes. So actually, I don't know if you saw that move I just did where she kind of grabbed her heel on one leg and stuck her hand out. That's her F tilt. That's Wii Fit's F tilt. And it's got some pretty good killing power, but the killing power is on the foot, which is like the backside, like behind you. So if I F tilt to the right, my heel is going to be behind me to the left, and that's the killing part. So if you can read rolls like that, it basically hits them straight up. So that was Wario's waft. He wasted it. I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game unless he goes chomping on his bike at all. But he hasn't been doing that at all, so I really don't have to worry about it. It was very obvious too. So, but yeah, the F tilt is cool. I never got a kill that way. I started trying for it in later fights, and that's something that always happens to me when I'm trying to fight with these characters to get the gameplay, is that I end up trying to do one move too much, and I'm never successful, and I always end up losing those matches. I mean, I could start showing those where the F smash will definitely take it out. Well, I start playing as like Game & Watch, and all I'm doing is the nines, trying the judgment to try and get the 9, but I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to show losses. You don't want to watch losses. So this Marth, this is the one I was talking about with the soccer ball, and it'll come up later. But this was actually a fun matchup. I usually don't like playing against Marths, but I really enjoyed playing against Marth as Wii Fit trainer, which is why I was saying, I think it was the Jigglypuff video, that I want to start doing a video of who's fun to play with, who's easy to play with, like my top 5s, because Wii Fit wasn't the easiest, but they were a good bit of fun, because if you get the side B spike, if you do some fancy movement with the soccer ball and, you know, a jab, or you get him with the F tilt kill. There's a lot of, it's not too intricate, but it's like easy enough for someone to try and just go on for glory if they know the basics and just have a little fun. So that's, I mean, there's been a few characters that I've tried to, like, I've started to try and play as, and, you know, never having played as them before, I just use the strategies that I have been playing with recently. So if I was playing as Jigglypuff, oh, right here I think it is. Oh no, well, I hit the soccer ball with my hula hoop, and clearly Wii Fit Trainer's got a great recovery, because I was way out there and easily got back. He was trying to ledge guard and just ended up killing himself, but I'm not complaining about that. Oh, another thing is, if you're facing the stage when you're recovering, recovery forward air is a great thing, because it kind of has an upward tilt to it, so you can kind of hit them from under the stage a bit. And it's great for, like, protecting you while getting them off the stage. See, there's another dunk right there. Her down air is a dunk, and it's always so satisfying when you get that noise, when you get the clean hit. It's always so satisfying. All right, who's next? Who are we taking out next? Ness. I don't really remember this fight, and I'm pretty sure I just watched this video like 30 minutes ago. But Ness is actually a character I want to do sometime soon, because he's kind of fun. You can be super trolly, but he's also got great combos and has some really powerful attacks. So he'd be fun, but I don't think his movement is the easiest. So you really have to be aware of it. When Ness down throws you, DI towards him, because if you DI away from him, he's just going to get you in a forward air stream, and that's no good. There's some who can even get you from 0 to death like that, so just be careful. I don't know what he was going for there with the just regular B. Yeah, and I have been playing against a lot of Lucases and Ness, and that's something they do a lot. If they have to recover above stage, after they do their up B, they're really, really mobile, and so they'll usually try to fake that they're going towards the center of the stage and then come back towards the side, and I read that. See that trade right there? I hadn't gotten any percentage on him yet, and it was enough to get me an extra 2%, so I'm totally okay with it if he absorbs when he has 0. He was trying to show off how broken Ness's back throw is there. I think we had it in Jigglypuff fight, where the Jigglypuff video where Ness's back air was just like its power was shown off. It's just ridiculously crazy, but I'm not complaining because he really doesn't have a lot of range on his attacks. As you notice, I'm just destroying him on the range. So I was hoping he would jump in, and yeah, I jumped straight into his up B, which is actually really powerful, and I'm definitely dead. Trying to style on him got to me, but I don't think I get it on him. I think I just get a yeah, he's not jumping up. See, that's what they do. They go over the stage and then fade back to the ledge. Yeah, and that was an unfortunate SD. I think he might have tried to do a down air or something. I don't know. Sometimes when you try and do a down air, you hold the down on the joystick for too long, and then you're just done. So I also got an Xbox controller to be able to play PC games on it, like certain ones that would be easier to play with PC game, to play with an Xbox controller. And so I might start uploading a few of those. Obviously not anything too crazy like Overwatch, because I just don't have the capabilities on my computer to be able to play Overwatch. I would love to. Overwatch looks so much fun. Yes, the community, like most online communities, seems pretty toxic, but it seems like a fun game with strategy involved, and just I like the animation style. I love it. It's very similar to Super Smash Bros. With the cartoony characters, and I would love that. But unfortunately, I don't have a PC that can run that, and I probably won't have a PC that can run games like that for, I don't know, another 5 years, unless something miraculous happens and, you know, I win the lottery or something like that. But I can do simpler, like, platformer games and stuff like that, and that'll be fun. So, as usual, fighting a Captain Falcon in full glory always happens. But it's a good character to get to know. Like, that almost killed. And that's actually killed me a lot. When Falcons like run away side B, the Raptor boost, that always kills me, because I'm just like, oh, I want to chase you, I want to chase you. Yeah, that was really good by him, baiting me to come out and then not grabbing the ledge and down smashing me. I was impressed by that. I wasn't even mad. That was a good dunk. I'm wondering why I kept this in there though. Just a good fight against Falcon. You need to know how to fight against Falcon in For Glory with almost every single character, because you will face them like 1 in 3 fights. I think it'd be a really cool statistic to see how many Falcons there are in For Glory, how often he's chosen, like how often they're a counter pick. Because I mean, Falcon's just an easy character to figure out, easy character to use. Obviously, you can't just go around and mash an A. He's got a little more complicated stuff, like his grab to neutral air, but down throw neutral air. I don't know why he recovered high right there, but I was not complaining. It was another easy kill. So plus a 2% health boost. Hit me with those forward tilts. See, that's right there. Rapid boost. It's like it takes a little time to start up, so I'll sidestep expecting like a jab or something like that, and they'll Raptor boost, and they'll just murk me. I'll be toast. And I gotta be careful with my shield. So that's also something I'm gonna do, is like once I'm finished playing with every character, I'm going to go ahead and make like a montage. Oh, I actually sniped his jump. So he had been trying to jump right there. But I'm gonna make a montage. Running out of time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.